So
We're back.
once again, 2 seconds
times.
before we went live, I'm getting yelled at.
That is true. Kiss me. We are not on a 420 time zone because we're on a 452 time zone. It has been an exhilarating evening, if I do say so myself.
And she will.
And I just said it. So, we left off on our last live telling you we were headed to a meeting. And we went.
Of the planning board.
And I tagged a few people that were part of this evening in one way or another. And I'm going to say the people are Robert and me. What?
Present. Present here.
Justin.
Justin, who just joined.
Hi, Justin. Thank you. Hugh,
Yep.
right?
Jason.
Hugh he traveled a long time from the Union to come up.
Union, yep.
Jason Thomas, Jeff Sternstein, Nancy Diner, and Sasha. Sorry, I know, Koff. That's right, Sasha Koff, okay. Oh, but I thought I was friends with Scott
Hey,
Goldman, but I wasn't. But Scott Goldman was there too.
We'll
So everyone I just said, okay, did I say a big thank you to Jessie Gill? Because she...
Whose words you read.
Yes, but she inspired me because she was so on point. You know, when we talk about approaching something with, we were smart. We sounded smart. You know, like we knew what we were saying. There was evidence. There was something to counter what they were proposing us. Now, first of all, I've never been to a planning board meeting.
We've been to town council meetings.
Many times. Never been to a planning board. So just so you know, I think it was 10 people. No, because there was a council member up there.
I only knew 3 people on the planning board.
Okay, so we know,
4.
So the town manager,
Barry.
was there, right? Rudy Fernandez was representing town
The town
council.
council.
Michael Reber is on the planning board. Stephen Santola is on the planning board. Joel Wishnu's on the planning board.
Right. I guess I know more people.
No, I know. I said like I knew half of them personally.
And Richard.
And Richard Diner, what is also on board. I never knew the chairman, Peter Klein.
Who I never met.
I've never met. I never saw him.
No.
But what I will tell you, I was a little surprised with the demographic, more than anything else. But that's okay. Because then we were shown the master plan. And the book is like this.
Let's
Recap.
catch people up.
Recap.
Okay, so we found out a little over 24 hours ago, yesterday
Lindsay.
morning, that the planning board, Livingston Planning Board, was about to change what's known as the master plan, which is basically the guidebook for Livingston, right? It is a thick as a phone book.
No, it really is. It was like
for those of you who know what a phone book is, including the yellow pages. And it basically is the plan for the township.
And the town council references the plan.
Right.
Regarding,
and they rely on what the master plan
and what they were discussing tonight was zoning requirements.
Right. And basically, long story short, the town was looking to ban all retail, prohibition,
medical marijuana dispensaries, retailers,
retail,
stores,
medical,
anything,
recreational, if it becomes legal, manufacturing.
In all zoning districts.
Zones, everywhere.
All zoning districts.
So basically...
Hey, Jenny. Missed you tonight, but
basically, cannabis was going to be off the table in any way, shape, or form for Livingston, right? So that did not sit well with us or anyone in our community of cannabis people. So we mobilized. We got on the phones. We sent messages.
Emails. I sent emails, texts.
We said we got to show up for this, right?
We're so grateful to be part of this cannabis community because they're the most awesome industry professionals, health professionals, advocates, patients, activists, legal, social, medical, you name it. These people are good, okay? Right, Justin? Good.
Yeah.
And you know something? There are people that you don't even know their position because they may have loved ones, which we got off on our last live too, that actually also, okay, time is money. Time is time when you want to be with your loved ones. So if you have to spend an hour possibly or more driving and waiting somewhere else for your medicine, that is a fail. So you got to be open. So we are giving voice to something that we care about, but this was so wild because at first they're like, okay.
You know, they were kind of sitting there like cross-armed, like, okay, who are these people? What are they going to say? You know, and basically we just wanted them, you know, everything that we were talking about leading up to it. You know, we talked to Jessie, you know, about this, you know, right away, and, you know, and she felt the same way we did.
Hi, Ed.
And that, hey, Ed.
And hey, Jenny.
And that we
Thank
just
you.
needed to pump the brakes a little bit. Let's just kind of
Reserve
take a
judgment.
deep breath and let's kind of really do the research, because part of the problem was whoever put this report together,
We don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are,
What are their
they
credentials?
got it wrong. Like, and we're talking factually
Wait, but I shared those things about the ER stats.
Yeah.
And other people shared other interesting information that enlightened the planning board.
So in order to make a decision, you need to have the right information. So my plea personally was, let's just hang on a second here. Let's have a real conversation. Let's notify the township the right way, not just the legal way.
Well, first of all, no one
In
knew
the
about this
tiny
meeting
fine
tonight,
print,
Robert.
right? But the right way, right? Through the social media channels, through the newspapers.
Did everyone's
Right?
time to put on the calendar.
Let's get the conversation right.
And by the way, the LMAC
So-
meeting was supposed to happen tonight. And you know what? So respectfully,
They canceled
they're
the meeting and they
rescheduling
were
their
all
meeting
there.
because they were there.
Right. Which is exactly what, you know, should have happened, right?
That was really smart and responsible so they could have a voice.
When you have a situation, right, and we're talking just medical here, right? Just
What's
medical,
legal.
what's legal. But let's face facts. The overwhelming majority of New Jersey residents want this legal. Indisputable, okay? So let's give the public a chance to speak on this in an informed way, in a comfortable way, maybe not appearing before the planning board or before the town council. How's about just having a community discussion, okay, amongst residents without the fear of you know,
And you know what? And facilitated and moderated.
Facilitated
right?
and
We know how to do
moderated.
that. We're happy to be part of
you
that.
know, and let's
And we
have a
wanna be
real
fair.
discussion. Let's dispel the fears, right?
Hey, Rich.
You know, hey, Rich, you know, again,
Mitch.
I'll say it again. Anyone who has any question or concern about what a medical cannabis dispensary is
Just
like,
reach out to Robert. He'll happy to take
I
it.
will take you there.
But we also come to Canada Pop-Up. Honestly, if you come to Canada Pop-Up, okay, what you will learn, okay, is that everyone looks like you and me. Okay, it's a diverse group of
Mostly
people.
older,
That actually it is all about health. Okay,
looking for
solutions.
relief from
okay,
pain.
that's all.
Relief
And
from
to
anxiety.
do it, okay, and it's expensive, but to do it, okay, where actually there is going to be something that is going to address your concerns.
So, we are very happy that the planning
They're
board
getting one
got
in
it
Phillipsburg.
right.
Yep.
You're lucky. The planning board got it right. Okay,
They heard
it really
us.
is a legislative decision. These are the
Steven
lawmakers
Santola
that
said
we
that.
voted in. Okay, it's
You mean
up
the town
to
council?
Town council.
It's up to
right?
the town council, not up to the planning
And
board.
I believe.
And they said they
And
need more
Ed,
information.
if you're still on, Ed, I hope you are. Okay, if any of your town council watches, Michael's watching.
Robert was
okay?
just saying.
I want to let's form a committee.
And also, Kim.
Okay, and I'm not big on committees, but let's form a committee.
Yes.
Okay.
But Al Anthony said
I will
Mayor
be a
Al
part of
Anthony
it.
said he would want a committee.
Let's start the
When he ran for
discussion.
mayor.
Let's hang on. Let's have the discussion. Let's do a couple of town hall meetings in person. Let's do a couple of town hall meetings online. I'm happy to
But
facilitate.
can I ask you a question?
Let's be
But if
proactive.
we'll
Let's
do-
not be
and we have the
reactive
questions.
here.
We could put the questions out. People could know what the questions are or submit their questions.
Okay,
But can I ask
we-
you, can we
hang
get
on.
the answers from the town council, like why they feel the way they feel? Like if we say
Well,
how
I'm
we
gonna
feel.
go. I'm gonna go stand on their front lawn and
Why?
No, So listen. So
I just
here's
wanna
what
know
has to
why.
happen. Here's what has to happen.
Go ahead.
Everyone, first of all, needs to take a deep breath.
Breathe through your nose and out your mouth.
Okay.
Do it again.
If your lips were on a water pipe of some kind when you took that deep breath,
Robert,
all
stop.
that.
Oh, come on.
So listen to me.
That's no.
Okay,
Now you're
listen
not
to me.
credible.
I am credible because this is not something
This is
to
serious.
fear. This is not something that people should be afraid of.
It's
What
a
is this
new
going to do?
Pharmaceutical.
What is this going to do to my neighborhood? What is this going to do to my children? Okay, it's not about that.
But we need doctors to learn more.
This is medicine. And this is what was brought up, okay? Because Jeff Sternstein is going to a medical conference tomorrow on how doctors should be handling this. Okay? Doctors are not trained.
with other
Let me give you
pharmaceuticals.
the statistic that I've given in the past. And listen to this because it's
You look so handsome
astounding.
tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Remember that in an hour from now.
Okay.
7.
I am married to him.
Write this number down. 7%. 7%
what you're
of
gonna say.
medical schools in the United States teach about cannabis as medicine. 7%.
But of those we've talked to, honey, they said their patients' quality of life has vastly is been
I
for
hope,
the better.
Michael, I hope that you share with your fellow council members the story that Nico told us today about his journey
You have 1 minute.
and how his parents encouraged him to move to California so that he can consume cannabis legally.
I love when
So that
parents
he
do
didn't
that.
he didn't have to deal with the added anxiety
I'm being tested.
of buying it on the streets
Well, that's one.
and getting it illegally.
And also being tested.
They begged him to get a transfer within his company to the California office, and he did. And
It's a great story.
he's
And by the way,
thankful
we
that-
talk about the power story. We're going to keep bringing testimonials to you so you can understand. But you know what? We want to do this.
nothing to
No,
fear. This
but
is
listen to me.
nothing to
We
fear.
do feel you should talk. If you're on any, just so you know, this is a disclaimer, okay? Because, you know, when something is not FDA approved, we cannot say that it'll treat, prevent, cure, diagnose anything, okay? You're taking it at your own risk, but you shouldn't take it at your own
Kind
risk.
of like
you
any
need
product inside of GNC or Vitamin Shoppe.
supplements.
Supplements
But no.
are not FDA.
But CBD still has from the plant other components that could be, like Jeff was saying, you know, not work with other drugs. Like if you have
Right.
blood thinners.
Right.
So the
You
thing
have
is,
to-
it
you
how
have
it's
to
absorbed in your
talk
body.
to
So
your
you need to take, if you're taking other meds, okay, you still have
It's
to
a
know
medicine. It's
how it's going
another
to track.
medicine.
And your doctor may or may not know that, by the way. You may have to go to another
Probably won't.
doctor that
Probably
does
won't.
have a medical marijuana background, like the woman we met last night at the
Yeah, we met
West Orange
a
Chamber of Commerce
doctor last
networking
night,
event.
young doctor.
So you know what it is, people? I want to
Wait.
understand
Can we take
why
another
you
deep
feel
breath?
the way you feel, one way or the other. Both reasons, okay? So
we
breathe
should
through your
have
nose.
we should have a right. We have a right as
But I wanna
Americans to
understand
be able
both
to medicate,
sides.
to be able to medicate the way we choose to medicate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The power of the
I don't
plant, the
care.
power of choice.
I feel that had I not advocated for myself
yeah.
when
Your
I
hip
went for my
replacement
operation,
surgery.
I could have very well
2 years.
been hooked on opioids as we speak.
And let me tell you, he was in so much pain. Robert was in so much pain before he had this surgery.
The
for
only
years.
way I was able to manage it was with cannabis, and afterwards, and able to not take a single opioid after my hip surgery.
And that was a choice.
Not one.
Okay.
Nor did I take
We're a minute past, I
Lyrica
said.
or Celebrex or any of that. I only took aspirin. That
But
was
listen, okay?
And cannabis.
If it, again, just like we talked about earlier, if this was your family member or someone that matters to you, or even if they don't matter to you, okay? It still comes down.
Sasha
okay?
shared how she had to spend an extra hour traveling just to get the medical
When she
cannabis.
Said, no, but she said like her aunt, her mother, her
when
grandmother,
she could have spent that time
being with them,
being with
living,
them,
living
instead
life.
of having to travel an hour to go get the medicine.
So wait a
Imagine
second,
if
okay,
you had to
okay.
travel an
Robert,
hour to
Robert,
get your
this-
blood pressure
This
medicine.
has been going. All I know is the wrap up is, hey Eric, this is what's important. When you care about something, you got to speak up. You can't be a bystander. Hey Lisa,
Hey, Lisa.
hope you had a great afternoon. Robert said you had a nice talk. I'm so happy, right?
I'm happy to.
Yeah. Okay. So
So that's it. So
So
I
listen,
listen. I want to
if something matters to you,
I want-
please,
I
you
have-
need to
I-
show up,
listen.
speak up, and you got to rally your troops.
I want to thank the planning board for at least giving the forum for us to speak on this. Okay, I think it's
Thank you.
great.
We're
it's
so
really
grateful.
Great, and we're grateful.
We're so grateful they
And thank you
listened
for
and they
listening.
heard. They heard and they did hear
And-
because there was a dialogue. It
and-
was not one-sided. There was a dialogue, and they
And
heard.
thank you for
All of them,
trusting
everyone.
us, right? Because that's really what it comes down to. And I'm happy to share whatever information I can. Okay, we are very passionate about this. We hear too many stories of people that are being helped. Okay, and we hear no stories, zero stories. Nobody comes up to us and says, "Oh my God, cannabis ruined my son's life. Cannabis ruined my mother's life. Cannabis ruined my
But
father's
that's what
life."
I'm saying.
We don't hear any of that.
because someone did tell me, I'm not going to say who, said to me they have a few reasons why they're not for it. And they started telling me, I had to tell you, I think I didn't listen because I couldn't believe it. So the thing is, I think I would like to hear the story again. I know who it is.
Someone said to me
Okay?
just today.
I mean, no one's died of
Okay, and
marijuana
I'm not going to say.
overdose.
I'm not going to
There's
say
no
who it
such
was,
thing.
but someone said to me just today.
Yeah.
Okay, that they would rather see young people, if there was a choice, they would rather see young people on smoking cannabis than hooked on opioids. If there's an alternative, right? And this is someone who I respect a great deal. Okay? And I said, "Wow, that's pretty profound." That's pretty
Because you would
profound.
think most people wouldn't want either one,
No.
right? I mean, like,
No, but
if you
it's,
had
but
to
it's
choose
true,
one.
and that's why cannabis is being used to help people.
Wait a
get
second.
off
So let's say what
of
Rich
opioids.
says. So Rich already not only get off people off
Rich,
opioids.
can you type
Rich,
with
no,
bigger
I can
letters?
read it. I'm
please?
reading it. Rich said the benefits: tax revenue,
Yes.
elimination of drug deals,
yes.
substitutes, dangerous pain meds, and
Yes.
so much more.
And let's
So,
wait. And let's talk about something
it's
we didn't bring
10:10
up
now.
tonight. Oh, forget about it.
You know, Alex. is
I
going
put an
10:10
extra quarter in. I
morning.
put an extra quarter in. We
You
have
know
some
how to
extra
use the
time.
parking app today? I didn't want to get a ticket, and I need 5 extra minutes, so I spent another 75 cents. Totally nothing to do with what
I
we're
forgot what I
talking
was going to say now.
Tax
Distracted
revenue.
me.
You were mentioning something about tax revenue.
No.
No, about the benefits of having a dispensary.
Nah, I
No?
forget what it
Oh
was.
shoot!
All right.
Because I said it.
Holly
to her
wanted me to stop anyway.
5 minutes ago. Because we're going to continue this, and if it comes back, come on. So wait, usually things like that come back. I'll let you think about the thing that should come back.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
I don't know. Doesn't
What do you
matter.
mean you don't know?
We're going to be
Well,
on
that would
tomorrow.
annoy me.
We'll say it tomorrow.
But that would annoy me.
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. You don't care.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, to ruin lives. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we didn't talk about social justice, right? Do you know that since the beginning of the year till now, there have been 30,000 low-level drug arrests for cannabis in New Jersey?
You know,
30,000 arrests
But Robert.
for low-level cannabis possession.
But what else would be in the category low level? Because illegal is illegal.
An ounce or less or whatever. It's not 10
Is that-
pounds.
I don't know what that is. How much is that? How much
Like
is
a
that? I
little
don't even know what it
baggie,
is.
a
I don't
little
even know what that
baggie.
looks like.
I get at the dispensary.
Yes.
I buy an eighth
So
of
it's
an
how
ounce
little
at
a
a
baggie?
time. It's a little pouch. It's a few buds, 3 buds.
And they put people in jail for that?
Yes.
And there are more people of color. that are
Yes,
arrested than
yes.
white-
And
than
white people
white people look away.
use cannabis at the same rate as people of color.
See, there's so much more. Oh, wait. Drug dealers ruin lives. Doctors overprescribing medicine ruins lives. Lawmakers who hold this back are continuing to... You can press that. It does work.
It does?
Yes, it does. Okay? Yes, it does. Continuing to delay this. Yes. And yes, because they really want a piece of it. Okay? Because the politicians and everybody else...
Listen.
The government wants to be the ones in control.
Governor Murphy is working towards this state banking system. The state bank, right? Why do you think he's doing that? To bank cannabis business. this is a whole new industry coming. We need to get a hold of it
responsibly, safely, and with purpose. Have an awesome Lisa, my computer. Thank you, Robert, for your phone call today.
My pleasure. We'll talk further.
You're so beautiful.
Okay.
Everybody.
Thank you, everyone who came out to
Thank you to
support.
the planning board.
Thank you, planning board. Thank you, town council.
Town council.
For being open and discussing, and we're going to the
And
next
we
step.
want to be
And
part of
work
that
together.
committee.
We're going to
okay?
make the right decisions.
And we're going to listen to you.
We're gonna
And
make
you
the right
tell us
decisions.
what upsets you and why you have the reasons why you think it would be a bad thing. Let's discuss it. That's all.
The kids are going to be okay.
Oh,
The kids are going to be okay.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing Rich said. And the drug
kids are gonna be
companies want
okay.
control of the cannabis industry, which that is, we've got, how are we going to man this? How are we going to supervise and this? Listen, we're only, each of us can just do so much, but together, just like I said, we are stronger together. And this was a really feel-good thing that happened tonight, that anyone who's there felt it in the room. That it was.
But it was good because it
was community.
It was the right reason. It was the right
reasons.
decision. It was the right decision that was made.
So thank you.
I think everyone felt that. Afterwards.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think anyone
went home being, oh my God, now I'm really
sick. The planning
sick.
board, I think they all felt they made the right decision too.
I do too, because there was input.
And town manager was spot on with
Barry
that.
Lewis.
Barry Lewis with that revision and the
oh my God, it was a great input into the very large.
I see. It was a meeting like that. I wish they had recorded and shared with the community,
you know
because
what?
that's how it's supposed to go down.
You know what I was gonna say? Should I read what? See, like I'm gonna do it a different day because we're on too long.
Yeah, no.
But it really is appropriate if I read to everyone here what I read there.
You will.
And right, because you've kind of said what you've said already. Like you told everyone. I didn't tell everyone what I read, but what I read is really, through Jesse, but I could paraphrase. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Thanks
you
for your
guys
time,
are awesome.
everyone.
Thanks for tuning in right now. Feel free to please, the video before this and this video.
And if you have
feel free to share it.
If you have an opinion
oh,
or
please
anything,
put it in the
drop it in there
comments.
or share
Or
with us
private
privately.
message. Just exactly. But you know what? We are here to answer questions if we can. Come to Canna Pop-Up and learn more next Wednesday, 11:20.
11:20.
Tickets are on sale. Reach out to us. Use Canna, CANNA 1120 for a discount. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna meet a lot of amazing people, and it's awesome. So. And Canna Can't Tax is there to help you get your medical marijuana card. So that's like really cool. And thank you BCB Bank for sponsoring the Pop Talks, which is our educational component.
Yes, look at that. A bank is sponsoring our cannabis education sessions.
We are so grateful.
Go
and you know
figure.
what? Again, we're stronger together. Good night, everybody.